Hey, this Butcher Box is good stuff. Clean eating means food the right way at Butcher Box. Sign up today, butcherbox.com/herd. 2 free cuts of filet mignon, free bacon, $20 off your first box, butcherbox.com/HERD. I'm having salmon tonight. I've been in a real seafood kick. My wife went vegan, and somebody's got to make the house reasonable. You can't all be eating beans all day. Somebody's got to have fish. So that vegan
They don't
thing,
have a vegan option for fish?
Nah, not really. They have a vegan option for chicken, and it doesn't taste that much like chicken. I mean, how do you make something up that's salmon that isn't salmon?
Well, I mean, to me, vegan food is just vegan food. Like, if I want to eat chicken, I'm going to eat chicken. Don't tell me the vegan food tastes like chicken. It doesn't taste like chicken. Chicken tastes like chicken.
That's exactly right.
It tastes like vegan
and
food.
I don't lose sleep. If a chicken was as big as me and I was as big as a chicken, they'd peck me to death and eat me. Why am I losing any sleep over eating a chicken?
That big.
If the chickens were 6 feet tall and $1.95, and I was 3 pounds, chicken be chasing me around the studio, pecking the top of my head, I'd bleed to death, die, and it'd eat me. So why am I losing sleep eating a chicken?
This sounds like a Colin Cowherd home debate.
All right, best for last. Let's roll the tape.
After almost 3 hours, Colin apparently hasn't gotten to the point yet. Quit holding out on us, Cowherd. It's the best for last.
Trade rumors are swirling everywhere. We've got a lot of stars out there. I told you one this morning that I won't include in this. There is an agent out there saying that Ciara, Russell Wilson's wife, would prefer to live on the East Coast, and the Giants need a superstar to replace Eli because a college guy is not going to do it. Eli is loved in New York. But I thought, what are the 5 moves that we've heard rumors about that have either been documented by real reporters or there's strong inklings more than just, internet chatter. Here are the 5 moves that I think could still happen and in order of most interesting. Number 5. Le'Veon Bell to the Jets. Okay, as Joy told you earlier, unrestricted free agent. You want him, go get him. Jets have a ton of cap space. Le'Veon has the highest average yards gained from scrimmage of any player in NFL history. He's also a great pass catcher. Sam Darnold, to make a rookie quarterback work, he's in his second year. Their O-line, bottom 5. Receiving core, bottom 3. Running backs, awful. They need a playmaker. They're going to draft 2 receivers. They're going to draft offensive line. They got to go get a playmaker. Le'Veon Bell to the Jets. And by the way, they're going to cut ties with Isaiah Crowell, their leading rusher last year. And another one of their running backs, their number 2 running back. Hold on. Is a free agent. Yeah, Powell. So this makes a ton of sense to me. Sam Darnold getting Le'Veon Bell.
Number 4.
Kyler Murray to the Cardinals is really interesting to me. I like Josh Rosen, but the Cardinals had the NFL's worst offense last year, points scored and total yards. Their offensive line is a 2 to 3 year rebuild. Rosen's a fragile quarterback, and he's not mobile, and there's a way to solve both those. Get Kyler Murray. Cliff Kingsbury was the offensive coordinator for Johnny Manziel and Patrick Mahomes. He's okay with runaround guys. First time the Cardinals have had the number 1 pick since 1958. And again, the offensive line is a huge issue for the Cardinals, and they don't have the picks or the cap space to solve it in 1 year. You are putting Josh Rosen, not the most durable and mobile guy, in the crosshairs. I think it could happen.
Number 3.
Nick Foles to the Redskins. First of all, there's history here. Donovan McNabb once went from Philadelphia to Washington. Foles has already informed the Eagles he'll buy out the rest of his contract. Several reports are saying Alex Smith will miss next season. And it would make sense for Washington. First of all, he knows Philadelphia. He knows their personnel. He's played the Giants. He's played Dallas. He's played Philadelphia. He knows the division. And frankly, if you look around right now, you want to go Colt McCoy or you want to go Nick Foles against that Eagle and Cowboy front. Jay Gruden's an offensive-minded coach, so I think Foles would look at that and think, I know the division, don't have to travel far, I've got an offensive-minded coach. Nick Foles to the Redskins feels like a real thing to me.
Number 2.
Antonio Brown to the Packers. He's a first-round pick. That's what you're going to have to give up. The Packers have 2 first-round picks. There was a trade. There was a tweet about Antonio Brown to the Packers, and Antonio Brown liked it on his Twitter account. Not the end of the world, but it's something. Also, you have a 35-year-old head coach and really one-star offensive player in Devontae Adams. If you think you're going to beat that Bear defense and Khalil Mack with Devontae Adams and 35-year-old Aaron Rodgers running around. You're not. I'll just give you a heads up on that. I also think it's time for the Packers to get uncomfortable a little. I know they put their money away in their 401k, and I know they pay off their car and they drive a nice, dependable automobile. It's time to roll the dice. The NFC's got stars everywhere. It's a new time. Dallas went and got a receiver, and it popped. I think the Packers and Antonio Brown's a real thing. And frankly, don't waste any more Aaron Rodgers' time. Give him weapons.
He doesn't have that much more time.
Thank you.
You're going to have to get wild and quick.
Number 1.
Odell Beckham to the Patriots. They have a history of going after guys at wide receiver. Ocho, Randy Moss, Josh Gordon. They feel they've got such a stable personality in Tom Brady. They're willing to roll the dice. Philip Dorsett was a little bit of a bust in Indianapolis. They'll roll the dice on offensive players. Odell's currently second in receiving yards per game in NFL history. Only Julio Jones is greater. Over the weekend, Tom Brady was on Instagram, and Beckham commented, "Love you, brother." This is something that has been reported that they made a run at him and showed interest. And in fact, they showed so much interest, the Giants thought, if the Patriots like him, maybe we're crazy here. So these are the 5 moves that have been discussed, rumored, reported, that I think are pretty interesting. By the way, tomorrow on the show, in studio, put him to the fire, one of the smart guys in basketball, Daryl Morey, Rockets-Lakers tomorrow night. Lakers remaining schedule, it is a real thing here. Just say this out loud. LeBron hurt. LeBron can miss the playoffs. And Sam Amick came on the show earlier and said, no. Anthony Davis is not a lock to the Lakers. Most people that cover the NBA think it's a lean toward the Celtics. We're close here, man. Take Tom Brady out of it. This stuff generally ends pretty quickly. A series of events. The aging movie star has back-to-back bombs and no longer gets calls. You could have a LeBron injury, a LeBron missed playoffs, and AD passing in a 3-month period. It changes the narrative completely on LeBron James. So Daryl Morey's in studio tomorrow. He doesn't like talking about free agent stuff, but I will press him because that's what we do here. It's real journalism. All right. It was a good show today. Got a lot of stuff done.
It was.
Got a lot of stuff done. There was a story today that Pat Riley, I think it's kind of funny. Pat Riley's trying to rewrite history. He said, I saw a dynasty fly out the window when LeBron left, and it's like, Pat, when Shaq and Kobe were in their prime and broke up, almost everybody in the league thought, they got 3 more. What are you doing? Golden State right now, a bunch of guys in their prime, they could win 3 more. Did anybody watch D-Wade, Bosh, and LeBron against San Antonio in that last finals? San Antonio destroyed them. Miami was old. That was a pop-up business, not IBM, and I disagree as much as I like Pat Riley. Sleep can be a struggle for a lot of people, but unfortunately, and you really have to consider it this way, if you struggle with sleep, it's a luxury because not everybody sleeps well. And I do. Wife's out of town. I'm sleeping like 8.5 hours a night. It's crazy. Me and the cats going to bed at 8:20, hanging out. The Wave at Casper is different than any other premium mattress. Advanced ergonomic system aligns your body at 33 points head to toe. 5 layers of premium foam, ultra breathable. Sleep is the ultimate luxury. Try the new Casper Wave in your own home. 100 nights risk-free. They'll even do the heavy lifting with free white glove delivery and setup included. Go to Casper.com/wave. Casper.com/wave. As always, put the code in HERD to get you $50 off.